So guys, how are you doing? How are you doing during Navratri? You cannot go and shop in the local market at all if you do not know Telugu or the words of Telugu. At least you should be knowing the counting so that you can know what exactly the price they are telling you. And I did not know either. You know, the best thing about it was meeting someone who knew Hindi. We used to wait to see someone who could speak Hindi. You know, once it happened that I went to a mall and I saw a person there who was wearing this turban, and I really my whole dhyan and focus got diverted towards that person, and I was like, we should talk to him, we should talk to them because they were our people, they knew Hindi. And you were so beautiful. हेलो, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, आदाब। मैं हूँ अक्षता श्रीवास्तव, आप सभी की दोस्त और प्यारी सी होस्ट। ये रटा हुआ लग रहा था ना, आई रिपीट इट। हेलो, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, आदाब। मैं हूँ अक्षता श्रीवास्तव, आप सभी की दोस्त और प्यारी सी होस्ट। So guys, how are you doing during Navratri? I hope you are all doing fine. Even I am fasting for 9 days, you know. So today I am going to tell you the challenges that I faced when I was in Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh, where I did not know their language at all. So I had been there for 4 years, and I think till 4th year I did not really understand Telugu so much, but ever since I came to Indore, Madhya Pradesh, I am able to speak it. I don't know how. Naku Telugu ela. That means I don't know how. So the challenges were faced by me because I did not know Telugu back then, and it was really difficult for me to manage. And not only to me but also to my parents, because I have been, ever since I was born, I had been living in Kanpur, Chandigarh, Assam, wherein since we were in Air Force we had people who could speak Hindi, so it was not a big deal for us. But when we shifted to Vijayawada, it was totally different and everything was different. The scenario, the people, everything was different. I don't say it was bad, it was really good, and it has taught me a lot of things. Without wasting a lot of your time, let me begin with the first challenge. The first challenge there was the vegetable market. We generally prefer local markets and the proper vegetable markets whenever we want to buy vegetables, right? And if a person goes somewhere, the most basic need of that person would be to get vegetables so that he can cook something and eat. So the same was with us. We used to go to vegetable markets and we did not know the names of the vegetables there. They did not understand Telugu or English. If I'll say I need aloo, they won't understand. If I'll say I need potato, they won't understand. If I'll say onion, they won't understand, because see, the local people, obviously they won't be able to speak a lot of English or Hindi, right? They were in Vijayawada. They spoke Telugu quite well, pretty well. And then we used to point at that thing that we want this, and then they used to tell us the price. And that has another challenge. Price is another challenge, I'll tell you that. So, later we got to know that the potatoes that we eat, how sweet that word is, potato. How हिंदी में कितना प्यारा लगता है आलू, हम आलू खाएंगे, विजयवाड़ा में हम लोग खाएंगे बंगालदुम्पा. How भारी the name is, can you even feel that? I used to feel that, oh my god, आलू तो इतना प्यारा सा है, उसका नाम इतना बड़ा क्यों रखा गया है. बट वहाँ पे सारी चीज़ें बहुत ही कॉम्प्लिकेटेड थी मेरे लिए, क्योंकि मैं एक हिंदी वाली हूँ, नॉर्थ इंडियन हूँ, तो मेरे को हिंदी चलेगा, लेकिन मेरे को तेलुगु नहीं आती थी भैया. The second challenge that I told you was related to this only, and it was the price. Since you are non-Telugu person, they can easily judge from your looks and the way you talk to them that you did not know Telugu, and it was really bad, and it pained here that why are we paying, because they used to think that they are new and they do not know anything, so if we'll tell them whatever rate, they will buy it. And initially it was like that for us too, because we were at the receiving end and we did not understand we did not really understand it. Later we got used to it and we could bargain the things at least. Then what happened, another third thing was the malls. Whenever we wanted to buy anything, it was the best for us to go to the malls, because we can never afford to go to the local markets there, because again the same problem, the people will be speaking Telugu and you won't be speaking Telugu, you'll be speaking English or Hindi and they won't be speaking it. The people there, they have this one thing that they believe, and that is, if someone wants to communicate with us, they should learn Telugu, and why should we learn Hindi or English? I do not find it very pleasing. It was really hurting and it was like a torture for us initially. Then the fourth thing was definitely one of the worst challenges, because if we had to go somewhere, the path, they used to be written in Telugu. How will I understand what is written over there? How can I understand Telugu script? You know, like I really did not. Even now, I can never ever understand how to read Telugu at all. No, no, no. It's a big no to me. Like I do not know what this means, or whatever means. I really cannot understand it, and it was really irritating to, to even try to read it. Or how can you try now? Yeah, simple. So keeping the path. And another thing, the best thing, well, the most funny thing happened with me. My worst chop, what happened was, we had to go somewhere, like we had to go for shopping in a local market. We had to go there, and we went there, and mamas and two daughters were there. So one was me, another was my friend. So what happened, while we were returning, we got late, and it was nearly 8 or 8:30, and it was really difficult for us to get a taxi or cab or auto rickshaw. So we somehow managed to stop an auto, and we said, the best thing was we both did not know Telugu. We just knew Hindi or English. So we asked the auto wala भैया बैंक कॉलोनी के लिए चलेंगे क्या? तो वो बोले, they said Hindi रादु, that means we don't know Hindi. And we were like, right, how can we expect? Then we said, okay. He went. Another auto came. We decided this time we'll talk in English. We'll say the main keywords. Annaya, we knew by then that Annaya meant bhaiya. We said, Annaya, will you go to bank colony? And he was like, English. And then he also left. Then we pulled up all our energy and all the words that we knew in Telugu, and we decided this time we'll ask the auto wala bhaiya in Telugu whether he'll go to bank colony or not. Another auto came. We asked him, Annaya, Miru bank colony ki veltara or veltava? Like that. And you know what we got in response? It was really bad. He said, ये ऑटो नहीं जाएगी. I was like, क्यों? हमारे साथ ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हो आप, वो भी इतनी रात को? We were messed up. We were totally messed up, and it was really bad, yaar. Like, how can someone insult us like that? If we are talking in Telugu, he should have responded in Telugu now. He was anyhow very good at it. So these were the things that I faced when I went to Vijayawada. I had stayed there for 4 years, and by the end of the 4th year, maybe I was able to understand a bit, like oh my god, I'm not getting the words right now. Like, thank you, ధన్యవాదాలు, right? Like, ధన్యవాదాలు అన్నయ్య, మీరు ఏం చేస్తున్నారు means అన్నయ్య आप क्या कर रहे हो? Now I'll say in Telugu. దయచేసి నా వీడియోకి లైక్ చేయండి. సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి అండ్ షేర్ చేయండి. That means please like my video, subscribe my video and share my video. Subscribe to my channel, not video. So thank you all. Stay happy, spread happiness, stay tuned.